Late Thursday night, millions of sports fans across the country were hit with an unexpected blackout when Disney pulled its channels, including ESPN and ABC, from YouTube TV after the two companies failed to reach a new carriage agreement. The timing could not have been worse. The outage arrived just hours before a full weekend slate of college football, including the Ole Miss versus South Carolina matchup scheduled for ABC. The dispute centers around the fees YouTube TV pays Disney for the right to carry its channels. Disney, which owns ESPN, ABC, FX, and several other networks, argued that YouTube TV refused to pay fair market rates for its content. Meanwhile, YouTube TV claimed that Disney demanded excessive increases and used the threat of a blackout to gain leverage. When the previous contract expired at midnight ET on October 30th, Disney followed through on its warning, and the channels immediately went dark for subscribers. For college football fans, especially in the SEC, the outage couldn't have come at a worse time. ESPN and ABC are home to some of the biggest games each weekend, and Ole Miss, South Carolina was one of the most anticipated matchups of the day. Now, unless the dispute is resolved quickly, fans who rely on YouTube TV will have to find alternative ways to watch through other streaming services, cable providers, or even local over-the-air broadcasts if available. Both companies issued statements overnight, blaming each other for the disruption but expressing hope that an agreement could be reached soon. Disney said it remains committed to working toward a fair and market-based deal, while YouTube TV insisted it wants to keep prices reasonable for subscribers. In the meantime, YouTube TV said it would lower customers' monthly bills or offer credits if the outage continues, mirroring a policy it used during a similar dispute in 2021. Carriage disputes like this are not new, but they are becoming more frequent as the economics of live TV continue to shift. Cable and satellite providers have battled programmers for decades over rising fees, but streaming platforms are now facing the same pressures. With live sports among the most valuable content on television, networks like ESPN and ABC have powerful leverage, but distributors such as YouTube TV are reluctant to pass higher costs onto customers already frustrated by creeping subscription prices. The blackout also underscores a broader question about the future of sports broadcasting. As Disney prepares to launch a standalone ESPN streaming service in 2026, disputes like this may become part of a larger strategy to drive fans directly to its own platforms. For now, however, the fallout lands squarely on viewers, many of whom woke up Friday morning to find their sports channels gone. For those hoping to watch Ole Miss take on South Carolina, the only options now are to switch to a service that still carries ESPN and ABC, such as Hulu Plus Live TV, Fubo, or Sling, or to check whether their local ABC affiliate is available with an antenna. Until Disney and YouTube TV find common ground, fans may have to get creative to catch their teams in action. The companies remain in active negotiations, and both sides have incentives to resolve the dispute quickly. But as of Friday morning, there was no clear sign of progress. For college football fans, the clock is ticking, and the only thing more unpredictable than the game itself might be whether they can actually watch it this weekend.